REED-BBS, BBS. Ring 6, TEOFIMO LOPEZ versus SHAKUR STEVENSON for the LINEAL, for the Ring Magazine, and for the WBO super lightweight titles. It will be held January 31st, Madison Square Garden, MSG, an ideal location given the history, given the fact that Fimo is from Brooklyn and Shakur is from Newark, New Jersey. East Coast dudes, East Coast locale. Makes sense. Fimo, of course, is the defending champion with a record of 22 wins, 1 loss, 13 KOs. He's 28 years old now also. This will be the 4th defense of the 140-pound title that Fimo won from Josh Taylor. Fimo was also lineal champion at 135. Shakur is also 28. These brothers ain't just young no more. They starting to turn that corner towards 30. Shakur, he's the reigning WBC lightweight champion. He was also champion at featherweight and super featherweight. Shakur is undefeated, 24-0, 11 KOs, and he's made 3 title defenses at 135. I'm an optimist. I'm an optimistic dude by nature, but this fight, I have pessimistic feelings. I'm a pessimist in regards to this fight. At least I have been. And that's due to the flaky ass nature of TEOFIMO Lopez, man. You never quite know or can predict what this dude is gonna do in a bad way. In a bad fucking way. And I'm afraid that could hinder the likelihood of this fight transpiring. But I must admit, a press conference that does kind of ooze, that does kind of veer me back towards the optimistic side. It quells some of the pessimism that I'm feeling. It'll always be there until the goddamn bell rings and these motherfuckers are in the ring together and ding, the bell goes off. But I'm less pessimistic after seeing the press conference. A press conference doesn't guarantee shit, but it does admittedly make me more hopeful that TEOFIMO versus Shakur will actually take place. Press conference thoughts. My immediate thought was that Shakur did not bring his WBC lightweight title to the presser. I don't care if you're not the champion in that division, bring your hardware to any presser. That's mandatory, bruh. Now, to know TEOFIMO Lopez is to know his father, TEOFIMO Lopez Sr., AKA my son. My son. Never one to shy away from FaceTime. Predictably, TEOFIMO Sr. stole most of his son's shine at the presser. Him and Shakur went back and forth more than the actual fighter did with the guy he's supposed to be fighting. My son's never lost to a southpaw. Then Shakur responded, well, I never lost to an orthodox. So what's the difference? At one point, Shakur told Senior not to fall when he got in the ring like he did, I believe it was the Barbosa fight. One of the recent bouts Fimo had when his father fell getting into the ring between rounds. Shakur said, hey, Senior, don't fall when you get in the ring. He also at one point was yelling out, Senior, you're not fighting. You're not fighting. Shakur himself isn't a classic shit talker per se, but he's not bad at disarming would-be shit talkers. I was slightly impressed with his work at the press conference. Good job, Shakur. Nice work. Fimo Jr. swung and missed at an homage to MikeTyson when he said, I'ma fuck you till you love me, to Razor Ruddock. Fimo said, I'ma fuck you hard to Shakur. It was poorly constructed. He didn't carry it out well. No one got it. He also did a jiggle my balls joke. Shakur jiggle ma. And Shakur was like, jiggle my what? Jiggle my balls. Senior laughed like it was the funniest shit he ever heard. Nobody else at the presser was laughing. It was like a D's nuts joke. That shit ain't even funny to a dude to dude. You do that shit to females, man. It's juvenile, but at least do it appropriately. Don't be doing that shit to another man at a fucking press conference like y'all about to fight each other and shit. But that's the unhinged, nonsensical, juvenile type of humor, if you want to say, that you get from TEOFIMO LOPEZ. That is what it is. Unhinged is how I would put it. He comes off and comes across like an unskilled, untrained salesman who's trying to sell you some bullshit. Think of the worst salesman, worst sales pitch you've ever heard, and the person delivering it. That's how TEOFIMO LOPEZ comes off when he's trying to be cute and clever and funny and shit. It's like, huh? Swing and a miss, bruh. Thinking you're witty and you're edgy and you're funny, but you're not. You're not. As for what actually matters, the fight, Shakur has to be a strong favorite here. And quite frankly, I can't fathom a way that Fimo beats Shakur if he has his old man working his corner. He's not going to beat Shakur Stevenson with his old man in his corner. This ain't Sander Martin. This ain't George Kambosos. This ain't Jermaine Ortiz you're messing with, bro. You need someone with an actual boxing brain who can help you to adjust, who can do more than cheerlead, who can actually step his ass through the ropes without falling in between rounds, wasting 15 of the 60 seconds you got, getting his ass up and off the goddamn ground. You need somebody better than that in your corner to beat Shakur Stevenson, bro. Shakur is arguably the best hit and not get hit boxer in the game right now. The best hit and not get hit pure boxer in the game right now. So Fimo better fixate not on outboxing or boxing with Shakur, but out fighting Shakur. Fimo is quick. Hell, he's a better all-around athlete than Shakur is. Quicker of hand, certainly stronger, more dynamic. He needs to worry about putting hurt on Shakur. Punch when Shakur punches. Be very aggressive. If you're trying to be cute and shoulder roll and box with Shakur, your mind ain't strong enough for that, Fimo. You got to hurt this dude. And the quicker, the sooner, the better. He's going to have to put some hurt on Shakur. Simple as. But more on that as we get closer to the fight. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.